Orioles not far behind. They are the second best team in the entire American League and just 5.5 games back in American League East standings. This, of course, is very early in the season. Come Sunday, we'll be a quarter way through the season. But the Orioles know not to put too much on this game, but also realize it can be a measuring stick for just how good they can be and really can be come October. But on the flip side, kind of a measuring stick for these other teams that the Orioles mean business in 2023.
I think we're, proved to the rest of the league that, we're here to play, and yeah, it's years past, maybe not so much, but something about this year, and towards the end of last year, we found ways to win, and we got a great team, and hopefully more wins to come.
It's the best team in baseball. They're in your division. You each have one, and this is for the series tonight. Does it have a bigger weight on it, or do you have to block that out?
I mean, I feel like early in the season, you still you don't want to weigh it, I guess, too much, because, it's still early, but you also get the sense of this is what it's going to be like if you're wanting to play in the playoffs. So to just get it early and just have that under our belt is going to be a really good experience for all of us.
And we have some Homer Hose news tonight. I did request it for this live shot. I've been denied. It is still not in front of me and behind our cameras here on the bench. So I guess we'll have to wait and see for first pitch just after 6:35. But it does get clean after every usage. Gunnar Henderson told me they do use a disinfectant wipe. Reporting live at Camden Yards for the rubber match between the Rays and Orioles, I'm Morgan Atson for Sports Unlimited.
All right, and going out to the game at Camden Yards is going to be beautiful this evening. Now, as you work through the rest of the week, a warm-up on Friday. Actually, it's a dry day. Highs in the low to mid-80s. Oh, by the way, this is your weekend forecast in detail. Taking a look on Saturday, that's your rainy day. Could see some scattered rain and storms. Now, for Sunday, Mom's Day, most showers stay away, but I'm going to keep at least a passing shower risk. About a 20% chance, 2 and 5 p.m., but should be dry for brunch. Highs in the 70s.
Jonathan, thank you. Coming up on Fox 45 News at 6 o'clock tonight, a lawsuit over lead paint falling from the TV Hill Tower in Woodbury. Why residents say they're hurting financially as a result. And preparing for a surge of migrants as Title 42 is set to expire. One of America's largest cities voices a major concern about the influx of people.
We're continuing to follow breaking news tonight. Fox 45's Jeff Abel is standing by with the latest on a train crash in Baltimore County. Fox 45 News demanding accountability as a backlog of warrants builds up in Baltimore. We question city police on just how many warrants have fallen through the cracks. And 2 teens accused of dragging a Baltimore County officer with a stolen car. A look at the regional crime crisis.
We're following developing news right now. New York Congressman George Santos pleads not guilty to 13 federal charges. They include wire fraud, money laundering, and theft of public funds. Santos was released on $500,000 bond. His court hearing lasted just 15 minutes. He does plan to continue his reelection campaign and asked the judge for permission to let him travel freely. Prosecutors say Santos used supported donations for personal expenses like designer clothes and car payments.
He should have resigned a long time ago. He's an embarrassment to our party. He's an embarrassment to the United States Congress. Apparently the wheels. Justice, they do grind slow, but they grind fine as well. And
I thought he should resign a long time ago. I didn't think he should ever be here.
Santos was never put on committee, so he won't serve on committee. He'll go through his time of trial. We'll find out how the outcome is.
If found guilty, Santos faces 20 years in prison. He's due back in court at the end of next month. Mary?
Kai, thank you. Well, making headlines tonight. Just a day after being found liable of sexual abuse and battery, former President Donald Trump is set to participate in a primetime town hall on CNN tonight. It marks the first time he's appeared on the network since 2016. Yesterday, before the jury reached their verdict, the former president posted on his Truth social media platform that tonight's event could turn into a disaster for all. He is expected to be taking questions from both Republican and undecided voters from New Hampshire. Well, FDA officials say that a decades-old birth control pill should be sold with a prescription, paving the way for a likely U.S. approval of the first over-the-counter contraceptive medication. The panel of advisors voting unanimously in favor of the drug maker's request to sell its pill on store shelves. Outside experts saying they were confident that women of all ages could use the pill appropriately without seeing a doctor first. They say it will also allow for younger people and lower income groups to have easier access to contraceptives. There were concerns about labeling and whether users will understand the instructions.
All right, take a look at the Fox Triple Cast this evening. We've got nice skies looking good as we get ready to get that Orioles game underway at Oriole Park at Camden Yard. The Toyota Shiner Harbor Skycam thumbs up. The Toyota Shiner Harbor Skycam thumbs up. And the HD radar, latest weather maker, well, thumbs up. That's high pressure, so that means fair weather. There's nothing on there on the HD radar. 72 right now, winds out of the west at 7. Our dry humidity feeling pretty good, 29% with our dew point at 38 degrees. Just a gorgeous way to get a big game underway. A rubber match against Tampa Bay tonight. That starts at 6:35, so in about 20 minutes from now. We've got temperatures in the low 70s here in Baltimore. We're at 71 at Columbia, 73 at Laurel, 73 at Westminster, some 70s along the bay, and mid and upper 60s as you get down south on the eastern shore. But really, just a real pretty afternoon after some of the extra clouds that we saw yesterday. Again, pretty much homogeneous, as we say. Temperatures area-wide, statewide, they're all in the 60s.
With Title 42's expiration date just 1 day away, San Antonio officials are bracing to be tested like never before. Homeland Security officials are now estimating more than 10,000 people will try to seek asylum every day once the order ends. Amanda Henderson from our Sinclair sister station spoke with city officials to see how they are preparing.
Title 42 expires Thursday at midnight, meaning San Antonio may soon enter uncharted territory with a massive influx of migrants when the health order is finished.
Any more increases is going to be tough to handle.
A city spokesperson says the Migrant Resource Center is already at capacity. We reached out to the mayor and all 10 council members about how the city is preparing for a projected influx.
There hasn't been a conversation among council about opening another center. That's a pretty complicated idea. You know, we have to find the right location for it.
Why hasn't that conversation been held yet?
I'm not sure.